Welcome to this loving kindness with Reiki meditation. This was originally recorded as a virtual simulcast with Insight Timer and Facebook. Welcome. So this is loving kindness meditation, and if you're not familiar with it, it is based on Buddhist tradition. It's called Metta, and it basically involves just utilizing the thoughts and energy and words of positivity and love toward yourself, and then we move it out to other people and then to a bigger community. So it really is something that starts with us. I like to start with us. I know Jack Kornfield feels like it's maybe more beneficial to start with other people, but I think we should start with ourselves, and I always like to end with ourselves also. And it's a very verbal, I'll be talking most of the time, but we will do the loving kindness meditation, and then at the end we can do a short quiet meditation, maybe focusing on our heart chakra, since the heart is the chakra that's associated with compassion and love and kindness. So one of the things in Buddhism, and I am not a Buddhist by practice or understanding really, but I really love a lot of the Buddhist traditions. And equanimity which is balance in life, balance which is born from wisdom, is a combination, and we all strive for that, I'm sure. Even if we don't call it equanimity, we call it balance. We want to have that in our lives. It makes sense. So loving kindness is something that overcomes hatred, compassion overcomes cruelty, and appreciative joy overcomes envy. And when you put those together, you can create this state of serenity, which is known as equanimity. The emotional foundation of freedom from suffering, which is a lot of what Buddhism is about. So I think it's a really powerful practice, this loving kindness. So I'm glad you're all here along for the ride. Welcome, Dorothy from Scotland. So just a couple of things about kindness. And there is a website and a group called the Random Acts of Kindness Foundation. And they are really interesting. It's a really interesting website. You should go and check it out sometime. They really have some beautiful things. And, I used to think it's too simple, it's too basic, but it's just so important. And it isn't simple and it isn't basic, because if we think about how often people are not kind to each other and to themselves, that it's still something we're working on all the time. But what they have found, and there are statistics, I won't read them all, but statistically they found that the routine practice of kindness is something that reduces pain, reduces stress, reduces that cortisol, those stress hormone levels, can help decrease feelings of depression or decrease our blood pressure. There's all of these benefits from practicing kindness. And it is also understood that we can learn it. It isn't something that we have to already know how to do. And that's why we're doing these things, and that we're using it in schools and trying to teach how to be kind. So it's something really valuable and worthwhile for sure. It's just, like I said, it just seems so basic. And I don't know if anybody has their own experiences with kindness or its effects, or how you practice kindness for yourself, perhaps. But it really is important for us, for our well-being and for our health in general. And I'm just going to read this quote that I found it on Insight Timer, because, every day Insight Timer presents a different quote from all different people, from all walks of life. And this one came out, I don't have the date, but I feel like we had just done we had just had a loving kindness meditation, and then I saw this quote, so I printed it out and wanted to make sure I used it. If you're on Insight Timer, of course, it is there in the quotes. You know, there's a whole list of them. This was from Ralph Waldo Emerson. And he said, "You cannot do a kindness too soon, because you never know how soon it will be too late." And I think that's just a really beautiful quote, because we just need to take advantage of the moments when we can be kind every day, all the time. And sometimes I have to think about, what is keeping me from feeling kindness in this way? What is holding me back, and what is the reason, what are the benefits for not being kind in this situation? And for me, that's very, very helpful to just look at, what's the alternative? What do I have to lose? And I can only benefit, and the person or the experience that I'm in can only benefit from it. So unless there's any other comments, I think we'll get started with our loving kindness practice. So find your comfortable space. You can be in any position you would like for this. It's not truly visualization, but you will bring in perhaps the picture or the idea of the person or the community that we're going to be targeting or talking about. So you want to be thinking about that. The loving kindness meditation will go through sharing with ourselves, sharing with a person we love unconditionally. One person. I know it's hard to choose, but you can always do this again and choose someone else. And then choosing someone you don't know too well, an acquaintance, somebody you might just be passing when you're jogging on the street, or your cashier at the grocery. Then we'll move on to somebody that you're having a hard time with. That's always the more complicated one. Then we'll move on to a community, and it can be any community. It could be your community right here, Insight Timer, Facebook, Instagram, your neighborhood, your family, your workplace. It could be the universe, the world. It can be as large as you'd like. If we were to do a very long practice, we could maybe do several communities, but choose one today. And then after that, we will come back and share it with ourselves. So you might want to consider who the people are you will be bringing in for this focus before we start. So breathe in deeply down to your core. Help yourself ground. Utilize your exhale to release tension and stress that could be hanging around. Perhaps it's sitting right in your shoulders. As you exhale, you can imagine it floating away with the breath. And today we ask to be open and accepting of Reiki energy as it comes to us, knowing that we want to utilize it for our ability to open up and be willing to proceed calmly and peacefully with this loving kindness meditation, but also knowing that Reiki is present here for our highest and greatest good. I'll share the music at the end. This is music by Chris Collins called Ease. All right. So if you feel settled and ready, we will begin with ourselves. We're going to begin by thinking and sending ourselves this loving kindness meditation, these loving kind words focused on you. You can hold your hands on your heart if you'd like. The heart chakra is the space that we can open up to help receive these positive words and thoughts. Feel free to recite them aloud or just listen to them. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be safe and protected. May I know love and true belonging. And take a breath in. And we'll repeat that for ourselves. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be safe and protected. May I know love and true belonging. And just hold that within yourself for a moment. Giving yourself that love, that caress, that care. Welcome in, Jane. Please know you can join this at any time. We've just done loving kindness for ourselves. We're going to move on to sending those thoughts, energy, ideas. You know, these are words we're sending out, but we can also imagine that we are transmitting our own positive energy as we're saying these words or thinking these words within us. So you want to consider somebody that you love. Somebody you love deeply, unconditionally. And you have that picture of that person in your mind, the essence of who they are before you. It could certainly be a pet as well. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they be safe and protected. May they know love and true belonging. And breathe in, holding that image of the person or being that you are utilizing for this moment in the practice. And sending those words and thoughts one more time to them. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they be safe and protected. May they know love and true belonging. Again, breathe and hold their image within you. Now we're going to take our focus and energy to someone, an acquaintance. We've moved from ourselves to someone we love unconditionally, and now to someone maybe you don't know too well, but you are acquainted with. So consider who that might be in your life. It could be somebody even on Insight Timer, Facebook, that you see, you know. So consider who that is, and breathe in as we prepare to send out our loving thoughts. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they be safe and protected. May they know love and true belonging. And again, keep your focus there. Breathe. Once again to our acquaintance. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they be safe and protected. May they know love and true belonging. And hold that person for a few more moments in your heart. And we'll move on to somebody that you're having a difficult time with. It could be really anyone. It could be just somebody that you care about but you're having kind of a conflict with right now. Or it could be somebody that you just really have a difficult time overall managing a relationship with. So consider who that is. Sometimes that's hard to bring that person into our being, but we can just keep the picture of that person with us, or their essence, right? Their image. And we will offer them these words, this energy. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they be safe and protected. May they know love and true belonging. And try to breathe into this. Breathe into your heart. Release any tension that may be boiling up from this. And we'll recite these words one more time, and feel free to put this person's name in that space as you recite it, of course. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they be safe and protected. May they know love and true belonging. And breathe. And we can consider the fact that, all beings deserve to have these things. And perhaps some issues in the world or in people could be managed with more of this. So we just do our best to send that off and just keep the ties positive as best we can. And now we'll move on to a community. And again, like I said before, and as you already maybe know, you can choose any community that you'd like. And a community doesn't have to be huge. It can be a small group of people or of animals. But find a community that is meaningful to send loving kindness to for you. May all be happy. May all be healthy. May all be safe and protected. May all know love and true belonging. And breathe, holding this community in your heart, in your hands, however it is else you'd like to support them. And one more time, we'll offer them our words and energy. May all be happy. May all be healthy. May all be safe and protected. May all know love and true belonging. And perhaps before we bring it back to ourselves, we can send off to Mother Earth. And that would, and if you've already done that, then she just gets double. But that would include the earth itself as well as its inhabitants. So we can send off loving kindness to this world. So take a breath in. So may the earth be happy. May the earth be healthy. May the earth be safe and protected. And may the earth be given and know love and true belonging. And breathe. May the earth be happy. May the earth be healthy. May the earth be safe and protected. May the earth be offered and know love and true belonging. And breathe. And finally, let's bring our loving kindness thoughts and words back to ourselves. So take a moment to just come back into you, sensing your own grounding wherever you are in your space. Perhaps if you'd like to gather up the positive energy, the warmth of the world around you, the space around you, and bring it into your own heart, into your place of compassion and love and acceptance. Holding the goodness that you have, preserve and send off within you as you say, may I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be safe and protected. May I know love and true belonging. Keep your breath moving. Fueling your heart, your center for receiving and giving love. to yourself. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be safe and protected. May I know love and true belonging. And now take some time in quiet meditation to feel yourself in love and belonging in your space. To feel yourself accepting those words of health and happiness and protection and safety. And you can support yourself with the chakra affirmations. They can be anything that works for you. Here are some. I am worthy of love. I am a compassionate person. I am able to send out love and not be depleted. I am able to forgive myself. My heart is free from all past wounds. Know that the Reiki energy continues to flow during this time. Kind hearts are the gardens, kind thoughts are the roots, kind words are the blossoms, kind deeds are the fruits. Love is the sweet sunshine that warms into life, for only in darkness grow hatred and strife. It's credited to Anonymous. Now, as always, if you're in a quiet, peaceful place and are able to remain and would like to enjoy, if you want to return to this community, I welcome you, and of course any comments or thoughts as well.